Hello everyone and welcome back to my continuing coverage of The Division Beta. The Division is a cover-based shooter. However, the thing I like most about the game is how much of an RPG it actually is. It's not unlike games like Diablo or Mass Effect in depth. Ubisoft continually stresses that this game is an RPG, and it shows. Nonetheless, the game is fun, action-packed, and can get really intense at times. In the previous video, we went over most of the menu system stopping at the inventory, so let's pick up where we left off. But before we get into it, let's talk about the different qualities of loot that you'll find. In order of rarity, we have Worn, Standard, Specialized, Superior, and High End. The quality of the item is going to define how many perks it has, how effective the perks are, and how much they will contribute to your firearms, stamina, and electronic stats. If we go into the actual inventory screen, we'll see that it's broken up into weapons and equipped gear. You have 3 weapon slots, primary, secondary, and sidearm, and you have 6 gear slots. The 6 gear slots are vests, masks, knee pads, backpacks, gloves, and holsters. Each piece of gear contributes to your armor, and starting with standard, it also contributes to your firearms, stamina, and electronic stats. Standard quality equipment also gives you some additional attributes. As you can see here, the guard gloves give you plus 12 LMG damage. These gloves also add 14 to your stamina, and as you can see here, it takes my health from 1680 to 2100. This section also shows you any gear mods as well as any contaminated items you're carrying. Moving on to the weapons section, you can see here you've got a primary, secondary, and sidearm slot. The primary and secondary can be equipped with any weapons that you want, with the exception of sidearms. That's in its own category and has infinite ammo. But as you can see, as I dive into my primary weapon, I can easily switch it with the other gun that I have currently equipped to my secondary. There isn't a distinction in category between primary and secondary. That means if I wanted, I could carry 2 heavy machine guns. The balancing act comes with ammo types. Each weapon has its own ammo type that you'll have to pick up for that weapon. So if you're not careful, you can easily run out of ammo. You may have also noticed strange little dashes underneath the weapons. That is an indication of the weapon's mods. Each weapon can have up to 5 mods attached. So let's take a look at the optics for this weapon. As you can see, I have a reflex sight that gives me 2% optimal range. However, you can see it's got a little chain link to the left of the name, meaning that it's currently attached to a different weapon. And that leads me to what I really like about modification in this game, in that it's not permanent to your weapons. If you have a bunch of really high-end mods, you can strip them away from an old weapon to put them on a better one. And fast forwarding in the gameplay a little bit, you'll see that I found my first scope. Even though the game is in third person, you can still get into first person by using scopes. This is better for long-range encounters and sniping. And that pretty much sums it up for weapons and inventory. So far, I really enjoy the weapon system and can see myself getting lost in the different modifications and builds. We still haven't touched on the Dark Zone, so expect that in the next video. What do you think of the weapon system? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Drop a like if you can and subscribe for more content, and I will see you all next time.